According to President Cyril Ramaphosa, South Africa wants to draw our $2 trillion in U.S. investment. At the SAUS Interactive Business Forum in New York on Monday, he made this declaration. Before we continue, please kindly subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. Ramaphosa emphasized that the Government of National Unity's GNU objectives of inclusive development, job creation, and poverty alleviation would be aided by this investment. It will also assist in creating a competent and moral state and addressing the high expense of living. Regenerative power, according to Ramaphosa, the investment would be disbursed over the next 5 years. He said that several industries have benefited from the earlier 1.2 trillion rand investment. Among them is renewable energy. The president emphasized that increased investment in South Africa has resulted from recent structural changes, particularly in the renewable energy industry. For the economic and energy security of South Africa, he added, these were encouraging developments. In addition to the government's pledge to reduce carbon emissions in compliance with international climate targets, the economic zone-focused supporting industrial framework was also emphasized by Ramaphosa. These economic zones encourage development driven by exports. The African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, is another resource they use. Prudent fiscal and monetary policy. Furthermore, the Government of National Unity is dedicated to sound fiscal and monetary policies, also to fortifying legal and regulatory frameworks in the fight against corruption. The interdisciplinary group under the direction of the National Treasury keeps moving forward. Ramaphosa said, this is in the efforts to take South Africa off the Financial Action Task Force gray list. He also cited the U.S. State Department's Investor Climate Statement for 2024. It lists the strong points of South Africa, such as its well-managed capital markets. Additionally, the nation's reliable institutions make it a magnet for regional investment. Investment in Africa and South Africa is very favorable. This is an investment in infrastructure development, energy, financial services, advanced manufacturing, and healthcare. In the fields of research, technology, mining, and other areas as well, said Ramaphosa. He said that the Just Energy Transition Investment Plan, JET-IP, was created in South Africa as well. He thus wanted U.S. businesses to collaborate in this area. Once again, Durban previous ANC and COPE leader Dennis Blom, who was arguably the most outspoken opponent of previous President Jacob Zuma, has criticized the Cyril Ramaphosa-led administration, claiming that corruption is worse today than it was under Zuma. Blom, the current spokesman for the social organization Activists and Citizens Forum, mocked Ramaphosa by calling him a spineless leader. Cyril Ramaphosa is a leader without courage. He had been pretending to be a warrior against corruption for all these years. Rather, the reverse is true. Blom made this claim in a statement released by the Activists and Citizens Forum. He is an ANC president who would rather protect his corrupt comrades. The Government of National Unity, GNU, a power coalition established after the May elections failed to deliver a clear victor, is headed by Ramaphosa. It comprises the Patriotic Alliance, PA, the IFP, and the DA, among others. He went on, it is very sad to say that under President Cyril Ramaphosa's administration, corruption in the country is worse than it was under former President Jacob Zuma's administration. Blom, who was well known for criticizing Zuma in public when he was president from 2009 to 2018, has made a striking shift in position. In the last years of Zuma's administration, Blom's assaults intensified with the revelation of purported connections to the Gupta family's economic empire. Blom released a statement in which she stated, every leader and regular person who has spoken out about Pravin Gordhan since his death, he was buried on Thursday of last week, has called him a corruption buster. Pravin was praised by retired Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, who said that he was a bold and honest guy who provided invaluable information to the Zondo Commission. Blom said that Gordhan was endangering his life by opposing corruption. He said that Pravin Gordhan turned against his fellow ANC members, turned into a wolf in sheep's clothing, and turned into a thief posing as the people's leader. His focus shifted to the Gauteng Assembly, which he said was beset by serious corruption allegations. According to reports, Prominent ANC legislators are being accused of embezzling hundreds of thousands of public dollars. They are not experiencing any events.